viewers, YouTubers, Facebookers, Twitters, Vampire Freaks, whatever other website communication thing out there, I forgot. This is yours truly coming at you, Donovan Kelly, aka Occultic Babe at YouTube, which is my new display name. I believe this is Thursday night, October 25th. And yes, tomorrow is my 30th birthday. Can't wait. Yay, I'm very excited about that. I don't got no makeup on right now. My hair is a mess. I haven't shaved in like 3+ days. Yeah, so normally I don't do a video facing me when I'm not in my right state of mind. But anyway, this video is going to pretty much talking about, I had somebody ask me, well, I shouldn't say I had someone ask me, I had somebody mention, more or less, they put in the way of terms or a wayward question about who can you put a spell on? When is it okay to not put a spell on people? I had someone say, what if it's a family member? My thing is, thinking state of mind, think of sevenfold. You should always think of sevenfold at all times. Because yes, if you have guilt, it'll come back and bite you in your ass. Yes, I know that. Okay, so this video / rant is going to be talking about the enemies that you put spells on. And not only that, I want to say this too. I just got done playing some music in the background, so if you guys want to know what the name of the song was, it was called Birthday Massacre. The name of the song is called Falling Down by the band Birthday Massacre. I think it's from their album Walking with Strangers. I love having music in the background when I'm making my YouTube videos. Some people, not everybody have music in the background, but anyways, yeah, so this video is going to be talking about enemies and stuff like that. But anyway, I recently kind of overthought something I'd done. I realized if I was in the right state of mind, I'd done it more powerful instead of waiting to the situation to happen and waiting till the situation escalated. I would have felt more better. But as you guys know, I'm not the only child. My mom has another son. I call him my ex-brother. I don't consider him my brother. My mom and we were talking the other day about an incident that happened to me back in 2008. I got attacked by a group of guys. They jumped me and took my bike and took my MP3 player. This was at nighttime. I know I shouldn't have been out in that area. And my mom brought it up she was like, remember who picked you up that day that night in the summer? Me and your so-called, stating to her other son, which is my ex-brother. I know what you people are saying. How's he your ex-brother? Well, to me, he is my ex-brother because of the shit he done, the way he treat people here in the household. That's why I call him and consider him that, and that's the way it's going to be. And I'm not taking it back on anything I say. But yeah, she goes, remember who picked you up that night? I'm like, in the back of my mind, I don't give a damn, okay? Because if he's your son, Mom, he should want to do stuff you ask him to do. Isn't he not living here under your roof? Anyway, we're going to get a little dirty here. I know what everybody's saying. Well, this is going to be on your YouTube. Personally, I don't give a damn because I'm just going to put him on blast. He has a kid, okay? He's one of those typical fucking pieces of shit. Has a kid, alright? Every time him and the girlfriend or the wife, whatever the hell he wants to call her, fights in front of this poor kid all the time. Every time they're together, they're arguing in front of this kid. This kid does not need to see that, okay? And I'm not going to get too drastic or too much into detail, but I just don't agree with him. To me, he's garbage. And people ask me all the time, can you do a spell on a family member? Yes, you can do a curse or a spell on anybody. But you got to be sure in your right mind that you don't have any guilt. Because when you speak of sevenfold, it can come back on you. It'll fuck your life up, You're right, but why? Like I said in all my other YouTube videos, why would you have guilt in anybody that deserve it? Ask yourself, do they deserve it? Okay, well, if they deserve it, then there you go. So why second question or second guess something and you already know the answer to it, okay? This is my religion. The reason I chose this religion because this was a religion that I stumbled upon. I read about it. I got into it. I'm still a baby broom myself. I'm still learning. Everybody out there know I cannot. I don't know nobody could do a spell on a drop of a dime to work right away. You got to give things time. You know, you got to give the earth time. You got to give the moon time. You got to give the animals on the earth. You got to give the spirits and the apparitions of the earth time in order for it to work out. So, with that said, but anyway, I just don't agree with him. I mean, you know, like, he's just one of those type of people that just don't give a damn what he does, you know. Like I said, I'm not being too detailistic right now. I'm not being too drastic, because this is going on my YouTube, you know. So I don't want someone to look at my profile or my account and say, oh wow, this is all he does is talk about his enemies over and over, you know. If somebody upsets you, you need to outburst like that. And I think the world should know about things like that. But I don't care too much for him, you know. Now, like I said, he's got a kid. That's totally fine. Ain't nothing on the kid. The kid ain't got nothing to do with this. The kid is awesome. I love the kid. But I just think that he's garbage. He's garbage, you know. I done a spell on him and it worked, but I don't feel that it worked enough. So my thing is, I think I should do it over again. And that's the thing about the type of magic that I'm into as well, the dark stuff. You do it as many times as you want till you feel that it works. It's just like when you were a kid, when you couldn't tie your shoe. You try and try again and you succeed. You tied your shoe the first time, it didn't work. You tied the second time, it didn't work. Third time, it worked. Sometimes it takes 4 or 5 times for a spell to work the right way. Sometimes it takes people 2 to 3, 4, 5 years for something to work. My spell, I done a spell last night. It kicked in right away. Because you have to be into the right intuition. You got to be right in the state of mind for it to work. You can't just do a spell in order for it to just work like that. You have to really clear your mind. You got to focus on what you're doing. You got to always make sure your circle is centered, because it ain't otherwise. It ain't just, it'll come back on you. Not only that, you know, if you don't believe in guilt and you got nothing to worry about, not only that, but you're just wasting your time. Focus on that spell. Focus on that enemy, or focus on whatever spell you're doing. And, you know, but like I said, I have nothing against the child. The child didn't do nothing wrong. But as far as my so-called ex-brother, he's garbage. He's a piece of crap. You know, he treats my parents like crap. As far as I'm damn concerned, I didn't really have to do much of magic on him in the first place, because he cursed himself by treating everybody here like crap, you know. But I just wanted to get it off my chest. And people keep asking me, well, who can you do a spell on? You can do a spell on anybody you want. But at the same time, you gotta believe that you're doing a spell. You gotta believe in yourself, one, and also two, you gotta believe that it's going to work. You know, and I don't care if it's an ex-girlfriend or a co-worker or an ex-friend or whatever, or ex-boyfriend. It'll work, but you just gotta clear your mind. You can do as many times as you want, you know. I like all witches. I got love for all witches. I got a lot of people that are part of the occult, actually, which is surprising to me, that are on my YouTube account, and they're the most down-to-earth. They know, you know who you are. They're the most down-to-earth people you'll ever meet, as far as I'm concerned. I met them just on YouTube, but they seem pretty cool. Lady Fairy Moon, she's awesome. I love that woman. Like, she hits the nail right on the coffin. If you're listening to this, Lady Fairy Moon, I love you. You're doing an awesome, awesome job. You know, you're awesome. And don't listen to those people, because they're garbage. You are a good mother. They could fuck off. Other woman, I think she goes by Black Rose 005, is another awesome woman. I love her too. It's like just so awesome to like be in a cult, and like we all could just like come together, you know, and understand where we're coming from with different problems and things like that and all that. But but like I said, you know, I mean, you do a spell on somebody, you gotta believe in yourself. Believe that sevenfold exists. Keep guilt out. If you keep guilt out when you're doing something, you got nothing to worry about. You know, and this has been riding my mind for like since 2010, since the incident happened. On 2011, when the incident happened, another incident happened again. If you feel that it's not powerful enough, do it over and over. I know what everyone's saying out there. Well, this is all you talk about. Well, because that's what I'm about. You know, I'm into the occult. You know, I'm It's a ton of things I'm into, but I'm just specifically stating my mind of what's going on. And I think my friends out there on YouTube and people that know me in person as well, they should understand. I'm not one to like jump into someone's business and just start blabbing off at the mouth. But when I see something not right and someone puts a video up or something and I could understand where they're coming from, I'll relate to that, and that's what friends are for, you know. But it's probably none of my damn business, but when I see something ain't right, I'll try to fix the problem as much as I can. But like I said, enemies, keep guilt out for your enemies and keep your mind clear. That's all that should matter. That's all you need when you're doing witchcraft. Everything else comes with the knowledge and reading. If you have no guilt in what you do, you have nothing to worry about. I had several people to say, well, I put a curse on my girlfriend. I put a curse on my sister. If you didn't have guilt, then that's fine. Just know, but once you step into that realm, that's it. Don't have any guilt and say, well, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, you should have done it. Because otherwise you're just wasting magic. And you're doing yourself more harm than you're doing by to an enemy, you know. But this is your boy Donovan Kelly signing out, aka Occultic Babe, which is my new YouTube display name. Like I said, I always, do my own little style, A lot of people always probably wonder why I always, like when I make videos, why I'm always in weird places. It's just my own thing, where some people, they'll probably be outside on their porch or something, but, it depends on the elements for me. But, like I said, this is Donovan Kelly signing out, and, that's all I gotta say. I want to say this too, for those that aren't, and I'm going a little off subject right now, for those that aren't like charmers and stuff like that, I should slide this in. I was talking about this the other night too. I am sick and tired of females, and I know everybody's wondering, they already probably know what I'm about to say. See, I'm not straight, I'm bi, I go both ways. I like men and women. I look for the same qualities I look for in a man that I look for in a woman. Gotta be compatibility there, people. I'm sick and tired of females giving their numbers out to me. Then I start to befriend them, then they want to ignore me. That's not fucking right. You don't do that. If you don't want me to be your friend, then don't give your number out to me. I can't stand texting. I hate it. I hate they even fucking created that shit. Cell phones are for making phone calls. You want to know somebody in a physical form through a voice. It's one thing if they're in another fucking country, and hell no, I'm not going to never meet that person in the flesh. But if they live like in a local area, like another city, that's a different story too. I can't stand texting. So this is another one. If you're just planning on messaging me, that's what the fuck Facebook is for. That's the fuck Twitter and Tumblr is for. I can't stand texting. But I just wanted to get that out there too. You want to get to know somebody, you want to get to know them for who they are, not just typing. That it's more to it than that. Let's talk to each other on Skype or something. That's the next best way to talk. I mean, if we're going to type, let's do it that way. But this is Donovan Kelly signing off, aka Occultic Babe at YouTube. Hope everybody out there pretty much understands where I'm coming from. Tomorrow's my 30th birthday. This is right now October the 25th, Thursday. I'm not sure what time. I think it's like 10 o'clock right now. Guys, don't have me on your channel, subscribe me, inbox me, outbox me, comment me, tell me what you thought of my videos. Guys, have a good night. All my witches and pagans and all my other individuals part of the cultic side of the world, cultic part of life, soul mode it be, and blessed it be.